Thank you, Istifa and USAMPAC for standing at the forefront of defending the political and constitutional rights of our community. This is not easy work. It requires courage, sacrifice, and commitment. Only God can truly reward this service to the community. Thank you, Istifa, for doing all this. Before I begin, to honor those who lost their lives in the San Diego mosque attack, I ask all of you to please join me in a moment of silence. The question we must ask ourselves: why are immigrants being targeted? Why are immigrants being attacked? One major reason is the dangerous rhetoric coming from some of our top political leaders. When immigrants are falsely portrayed as criminals, when they're described as culturally inferior, when outrageous lies are spread that immigrants eat dogs and cats, hatred becomes normalized. Lies become weapons, words become bullets, and innocent communities pay the price. So what do? We do not retreat in fear. We organize, we vote, we build coalitions, and we demand our fair share of representation in this democracy. I have worked with Istifa and USAMPAC for more than 2 years. Most of the time we agree, sometimes we disagree. The California governor's race is one of those moments. But the beauty of politics is that you agree to disagree. Luckily, both candidates that we support are Democrats. So, when Istifa told me that he's supporting Connie Chan, I told him I trust his judgment. But as President Ronald Reagan famously said, trust but verify. So I visited Connie Chan's website and studied her record. She has been a lifelong community activist. Thank you for doing that, Connie. She has worked at all levels of public policy. She has dedicated herself to public service and to fighting for working families and underserved communities. As supervisor for District 1, she has already demonstrated leadership. Now it is time to send her to Congress so she can do even more for the public. I urge you to support Connie Chan. There are 3 ways you can do that. First, vote for her, because only the votes will be counted. Second, encourage your friends, family, colleagues, and neighbors to vote for her. Commit to bring at least 3 votes for her. That's how she will cross the hurdle and get to the next stage. Third, provide resources. You know, elections are expensive. You know, Connie is a middle class person. She does not have millions of dollars laying around in the bank. She needing you. She needing your help so that she can take your voice to the Congress. Connie has spoken clearly about issues many of you deeply care about. She has said she will support the Block the Bombs Act and work towards improving relations between the United States, the Middle East, and Asian countries. But she cannot do any of that unless you help her reach Congress. I thank you and I urge you again to please support Connie, and I wish Connie very best luck for this upcoming election. Thank you.